What makes the dichotomy of the self different from most psychology books? For one thing, it provides readers with a comprehensive overview of the different theories and approaches to the self, rather than focus on one lens or worldview. Second, it uses a multidisciplinary approach to the question, what is the self? One of my favorite chapters from the book was when Smiley discusses the importance of finding one's identity. In today's society, there is so much pressure to conform to certain ideals and standards. However, this can often lead to people feeling lost and uncertain of who they are. In his chapter on mimetic theory, Smiley examines the way that humans used imitation to create their own identities. He begins by observing that all human cultures make use of imitation in some way. He then goes on to argue that imitation is not simply a matter of copying others, but is actually a creative act that allows us to construct our own identities. Smiley relates the idea of dichotomies to modern politics. He argues that there are two very different types of people in the world, those who seek power and those who seek knowledge. The former are often motivated by ego, while the latter are motivated by a desire to learn and grow. Smiley believes that our world is currently being governed by those who seek power, and that this is causing a lot of problems. He argues that we need more people in positions of power who are motivated by a desire to improve things for everyone, not just themselves. The way out, he believes, is not simply for everyone to investigate the truth for themselves and make their own decisions, but to use their mimetic tendencies in a more positive way and to carefully choose their mimetic models and reconciling the split between the competing parts of the self. Smiley ultimately argues that the self is split between two competing impulses, the need for connection and the need for autonomy. This dichotomy plays out in our political lives, as we balance our desire for safety and security against our desire for freedom and liberty. He argues that these two needs are constantly at odds with each other, and that the only way to achieve a healthy political life is to strike a balance between them. The Dichotomy of the Self is a thought-provoking book that challenges readers to consider the complex nature of the self. Smiley weaves together Eastern and Western philosophies to create a unique perspective on the human condition. He also includes a range of personal anecdotes, which help to bring his ideas to life. The result is a book that is both erudite and accessible, and which has the power to change the way you think about yourself.